Yeah. What he told you?
As a matter of fact, I'm about to broadcast that right now. I'm on the air right now, so just give me a couple of minutes.
Nice. If people know what they talk about. I'll be right back.
Okay, everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from D.C.N Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. And right now, this is your What's on Your Mind Saturday. Right now, I have my friend Alex Castle. He's in my party right now. Company of Learning. Hector, he's in my party right now. And keep in mind, my party goes up to 7. Anything past 7, sorry, I can't help it. I ain't about to talk to 16 people all day. I can do 7, but not 16. Okay, for starters, I need to bring up, I'm going to do shout outs in a minute, but first thing first, let's get birthdays out the way. I gotta start giving out birthday shout outs. So, and like always, if it's your birthday for the month of August, I always put the birthday banner up. And if you can see right now, that's the birthday banner. So I'm about to give out birthday shout outs right now. For stars, I want to give a shout out to my little sister, Talani Starr. Happy birthday to you from your big brother, Darnell from D.C.N Networks and Power Players. Again, to my little sister, Talani Starr. Happy birthday to you. I know, and I know I got a little brother named Jermaine. His birthday is tomorrow. So shout out to my little brother Jermaine. My uncle, he has a birthday pretty much the same day. So to my uncle Peter, shout out goes out to you. So we got a lot of birthdays in my family in the month of August. So yeah, and speaking of birthday, my favorite superhero birthday is yesterday, and they're going to celebrate it all this weekend. So from Marvel to the Amazing Spider-Man, which happened to be one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Shout out goes out to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So if you want to honor Spider-Man for this birthday weekend, do like I do. Just watch a Spider-Man movie, whether it's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland. Any one of those movies you want to celebrate your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man on this birthday, celebrate on that. Now I feel a little bad right now because I'm rocking a Vegeta shirt, so I think my next t-shirt should be a Spider-Man t-shirt. So I'm going to have to find some kind of way to get at least maybe 2 or 3 Spider-Man t-shirts. So keep that in mind. And Alex, like always, my show is open forum, so if there's things you want to say, now is the time. My little robot buddy in 3, 2, 1, you can go on break. Thank you so much. Let me continue doing shout outs to the Dangerous One, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you. The Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn, shout out goes out to you. If you guys have seen my show, my other show that's run by Sean Harris and my boy Dion Eggerson, I got it right, cool. If not, I'm working on it. We did a little segment of the show called The Basement that's coming live from Sean's garage out on 103rd. So you definitely want to check that out on Facebook as far as episode 7 of The Basement. We talk about everything as far as pretty much what we talk on my show, but at the same time we go a little bit further than that, so you definitely don't want to miss that, and that's on Facebook right now. You can go to my Facebook account, Darnell Crittenden, and check out the videos. Okay. Right now, I called YouTube yesterday. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone with YouTube for about an hour. And again, to the people at YouTube, to the representatives, to the corresponding team, to the customer service, for you guys even just taking the time out to hear me out for about an hour, thank you so much. And we talked about a lot of things, and right now the main thing we talked about as far as issues, as far as both broadcasting, the viewers, and mainly the biggest issue of all as far as what's going on with the internet, as far as cyberbullying, as far as harassment, and my personal topic as far as the trollers. And I talked to a representative, and right now, yes, I talked to a representative at YouTube, And the ideals I suggest to these people, they take it into strongly consideration right now. And they're going to get back with me on weeks to come as far as updates is concerned. So don't be surprised in the near future on the news. You're going to be seeing some huge changes in YouTube. I can't say yes. I can't say no. My fiance is home right now. And let me pull her picture up right now. Hey, baby, how you doing? Like always, she is always my biggest supporter on the show. She was on the show last week, which I'm going to bring that topic up in a couple of minutes. And 3, 2, 1. Just got to wait a second. And there we go. Like always, she is my biggest supporter of all. To D.C.N. Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden, shout out goes out to you, to everybody out in Gary, Indiana, as far as the Johnson headquarters, to all my in-laws, to all my kids, to all my grandkids, Grandma E, my brother-in-law Brad, to my mother-in-law Miss Jackie, to pretty much everybody in the Johnson headquarters out in Gary, Indiana, out in Hobart, Indiana. Shout out goes out to you guys. I love you guys very much, especially all my kids and my grandkids. They are my greatest treasures in the world, and I would part them for anything in the world. So you guys watching right now, Grandpa is on right now. So, you know, leaving comments. So, baby, hate to get rid of your picture, but, you know, but I'm on a very serious topic right now, which I'm about to get back to. My little buddy, go back on the break. What you say, Hector? Yeah, I'm about to re-bring that subject up right now. Like I said, I was on the phone with YouTube for over an hour. I waited 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I talked to some of the representatives. I talked with the people from customer service to the representatives to the supervisor team. I gave them some strong suggestions, and right now they pretty much taking some of my advice into strong consideration, especially for the trollers. Now, as far as when this is going to go in effect, that part, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know, but I would say this. My suggestions on what they're hearing will be taken under strong advice, and they are definitely going to really, it's going to be some changes. I can't tell you when the change is going to be. My guess is it might be this year, it might be next, but they are definitely going to do some changes as far as with the moderators where you block somebody out. Shout out goes out to Ryan Clay 686. Yeah, you part of the What's on Your Mind Saturday show, man. And if you sub to my show right now, I'll personally give you a shout out every weekend, every Friday, every Saturday. So to make a long story short, there's going to be some changes in YouTube. I can't tell you when, but I do know one thing from the advice I gave them. They're going to take this matter seriously, because don't want to jinx the show, but I got tired of the trollers. I got tired of the cyberbullying. I got tired of the fact where enough is enough. You should be able to get on YouTube and enjoy whatever it is that you watch, whether you agree or disagree. But when you get to the point you want to start harassing the viewers, the broadcasters, the people that does support, public assets towards the world, enough is enough. I mean, it got to the point where you start talking about the deceased, you start disrespecting elders, you got younger viewers out there. I can't be the voice for all of them, but I can be the voice towards myself to make an example for the rest of them. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I mean, it's open forum, dude. If you want to, you're more than welcome to say what you want to say on my show.
What you say?
I said on my show called What's on Your Mind. Anybody's in my party right now, they feel it's more of an open forum. You feel free to say whatever you want to say on What's on Your Mind. In fact, I'll bring the rollback platform one more time. That's the name of the show right now.
Doing something. YouTube will think about it to do it now or to do it in the
Well, Hector, I've already talked to some of the people at YouTube, and chances are, it's a good, strong chance they might take my idea far towards the board of directors. I can't say when, but I guarantee you I will.
I don't know when
Dude, I did. I talked to them. I talked to them yesterday, dude. I stayed on the phone for about a little over an hour and a half yesterday, talking to these people. So, and to let you know, I'm not gonna bring no certain name, but a certain two individuals. They know who they are. I give you a hint. The last name starts with Page, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I reported him too. I even told YouTube, check out my last two footages. As a matter of fact, my last show, and that'll be the last time I'm gonna do that. I bet a troll of $100, and my proof is to the world. You can see it over and over again, and none of them didn't show up. Was it a dumb idea? Yes, but at the same time, I want to make a statement to let them know that we run this. And you got a lot of haters out there because they mad for the fact because they don't have their show. Do like I do. Hey, get what you got to get and run it. Because the shoe can go on the other foot. How would you feel if I come on your show and do it? And I'm sick of it. Heck, is there a few things you want to say? Now is the time. Alex Castle, there are a few things you want to say. In fact, anybody that's in my party right now, my party goes up to 7. Anything past 7, you on your own. So now the floor is open to you guys. So if there's any comments you want to say, let's get it on.
No, only thing I think good YouTube will do something. We don't know when, but maybe YouTube will do something. We don't know when that will happen.
Well, I put it like this. Well, they are going to take it into strong consideration because enough is enough. And like I was telling you, go ahead, Hector, go ahead.
People like that say bad word to people and like to get people to do something bad, and don't want that to happen. So you see, like different countries, people say bad things,
Right. What I'm saying is, the Constitution does have a right to freedom of speech. You have a right to freedom of speech. You have a right to express yourself, say your mind, whatever. You do have that right, but not to the point where there's certain lines in the saying you have to take actions towards yourself, because when you start getting to the point you want to start harassing, making threats, disrespecting the dead, the list goes on. And I told YouTube, like I'm telling the world right now, I think people like that should be penalized. I think they should be more restricted moderators where when you block a person, once they're gone, they stay blocked until you. And I told them, unless you come up with an idea where you can enable and disable the blocks when they come in, they block, you disable it, they unblock, or 2, have it to the point where it's enabled and they can't come on the show no more, not unless you disable it or YouTube disable it. Excuse me? No, honestly, a year, here's the thing, a whole lot can happen in a year. I would say, and I told YouTube yesterday, and if they're watching this right now, I meant every word I say. I would say, after so many blocks, at least the first, I say if you've been blocked, say no more than 5 times, and this is my ideal I told them yesterday, and I'm using this as an example. If you've been blocked more than 5 times, you should be temporarily banned for 6 months. 6 months, which I think that's fair. If you've been banned, okay. But hear me out, Hector. But hear me out. What my ideal gonna really shock you. And I told them, take this under consideration. If you've been banned, say 6 times, you should be banned for 6 months. If you've been banned more than 12 times, you should be banned for a year. After that year, it becomes a penalty fine. A penalty fine should consist of $1,000, which means you will have to pay yourself to get back onto the broadcast. Now, I said the same thing. There should be 2 fines. There should be a year fine, and there should be a fine where when it's $5,000, that's a lifetime ban. And I guarantee you, between $1,000 up to $5,000. Ain't nobody gonna try it. Not me, not you. Nobody's gonna try it. And see, and I told them, with that money, you guys can have it to the point where you guys can put your own satellite up in space. That way you could really see what's going around the world and check everybody's IP address to see who's really doing what they're supposed to do. When I said that idea, the guy was like, man, how did you come up with this? Well, it makes a lot of sense. And like I said, and I want to tell all my viewers right now, for starters, the Spidey 09 show is at 228 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm very humble with that. I'm very well appreciated with that. But right now, the quest still continues. Right now, I am definitely trying to get that 1,000, if not that 1 million mark. And I told YouTube yesterday, I'm working hard. I'm working hard to get that plaque on my wall, so my 11 grandkids can see that plaque someday and let them know that their grandfather did proud, and they'd be proud of me. That's more as far as future reference is concerned. But to make a long story short, those were the ideals I gave to YouTube. They're going to really take that as far as into strong consideration. They do have my information to contact me, and they will keep me updated as far as future endeavors. Now, as far as when they're going to put the ideas in perspective, that I don't know. However, they are taking it into strong suggestion as far as future upgrades is concerned. So be surprised. Don't be surprised when you hear on the news that YouTube's going to start penalizing everybody. And who really came up with that idea? Me. Because why? Because I'm tired of it. Dude, like I said, you know, I've been doing this, and okay, and Alex Castle and Hector stepped out for a minute. I've been doing this for like maybe a little over 5 years, and right now, it's what's best, you know, for broadcasting. You know, I'm a artist out of the WWE superstar Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. You know, I'm just gonna borrow their catchphrase for a second. And again, shout out goes out to them too. What you say, Alex?
Did you see what happened on SmackDown last night?
I'm gonna bring that up in a minute. They always say what's best for business. Right now, I gotta do what's right for broadcasting and for the viewers. And I'm not saying my voice won't change overnight, but the words alone in this broadcast might start to make a statement. And enough is enough. Now back to you were saying as far as SmackDown, yeah, I saw it last night, and again, shout out to the WWE headquarters, the WWE Universe, to the WWE Corporation. Last night, the last couple of minutes of SmackDown, you got these hoodies coming in, kicking everybody's butt, and just tearing up the whole damn place. I don't know what that's about. That's something new to me. I was watching everything good. I think the best match I've saw so far. Again, shout out goes out to the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus versus King Corbin, which I really did like that match. Them two was really going at it. I definitely like that. Something I would love to see again. And I can't wait for SummerSlam in the next couple of weeks, where my boy Big Bad Braun Strowman takes on the Fiend Bray Wyatt for the WWE Universal Championship. So it's a lot going on. Repeat that. I gotta go with Braun. On this one, but then again, Bray Wyatt, and I tell anybody, he's good because he got two different personalities as Bray Wyatt. I think he's good. He's better as the Fiend. As Bray Wyatt, he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's excellent. But as the Fiend, I mean, he does what he does. I think he's more dominant more as the Fiend than he is as, you know, the Firefly Funhouse, you know, Bray Wyatt. You know, so again, shout out goes out to the Fiend. Shout out goes out to the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. There we go. What else? What else? Gaming department. I told everybody Final Fantasy VII was the last video game I was going to buy. However, unless it's on request. And right now, a couple of people at my job saying as I'm going to get WWE Battleground. As a matter of fact, I put 2 games on reserve that's already paid for. I'm getting WWE Battleground that comes out on I think September 28th. And then maybe a week later, you have Marvel's Avengers that's coming for the PlayStation 4. And I'm a huge fan of both. So out of request, I'm going to get those. And I'm also going to do some gameplay and commentary on both games. So you don't want to miss the 2 videos on both of them. And I'm going to do an unwrapping on the 2 videos on both of them. So you don't want to miss that, because I'm definitely doing 2 special gameplays. And I got to start off with Battleground. I think that's going to be funny. It looks funny, you know, and it's been a while since I played a game that's funny, that's going to make you laugh. I think this game's going to make you laugh. And you got all the different characters on there. If you pre-order, I think Edge comes as a DLC as a pre-order, so mine is already pre-ordered. I can't wait to see what these guys can do. It looks fun. It looks fun. And as far as Marvel's Avengers, I've seen the trailer for that. And again, shout out goes out to Uncaged Game. I've seen the demo of his gameplay of it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. I mean, every character has their own abilities. I mean, you can use Thor to throw the hammer. Iron Man uses his repulsor cannons and unibeams. Cap those to shields. So the list goes on and on. And it looks great. It looks great. And, you know, we'll see what happens. And if you guys have Final Fantasy VII Remake right now, you want to go into the PlayStation store. What you say, Alex?
September the 18th.
I know it's gonna come out in September. That part I do know. Back to what I was saying as far as, well, in any case, I know it's coming out in September. Right now, if you guys have this game right here, this is the special collector's edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake on the cover. This is the steel book with Sephiroth standing in flames behind Midgard on the back. You got the logo of the game itself. Right now, if you have this game already, I think they have a sale on it now. You can save like 24% if you buy it now. But the cool thing about it, if you go into the PlayStation Store right now, they have these special accessories that you can use for your team. And the cool thing about it is free. So I downloaded maybe like 6 special accessories I can use for my team that'll help me during gameplay while I'm online. So you really want to get those before they leave the store. And you also want to get this special wallpaper of Tifa, you know, sitting in Middelheim on the water tower, and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful, and I'm a huge fan of Tifa, by the way. So again, you definitely want to get those. You really definitely want to get those. And what else? In movie department, I don't know when they're gonna reopen up the theaters. Spotty 09 is always a huge fan of Bill and Ted, and now they doing the 3rd season.
No, you're right about that.
All the time. I cannot.
Yes, I got both Bill and Ted, the first one and the second one, Bogus Adventure, and now this is the 3rd installment. Bill and Ted Face the Music. So right now they got older now. They have daughters now. They still, you know, they still married. They trying to get through they marriage life. So from what I've seen from the trailer, it looks funny as hell. And you know, because now, you know, Keanu Reeves have to shave his beard and all that stuff, you know, so he had to walk away from that John Wick style for a minute. And so, again, you got Keanu Reeves. Shout out goes out to Keanu Reeves. and Alex Winters. So these two guys play Bill and Ted, and I saw the trailer. It's funny as hell because because now they kids is gonna like step up and do what they did. You know, they're gonna take over. And if there's a way I can go to the movies to see that, I want to see that. The two main movies I want to see, and chances are I might have to wait for home video, and that's The Black Widow. In fact, 3 movies: The Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson, Wonder Woman 1984, and last but not least, the Fast and Furious installment with John Cena. Those were the 3 main movies I wanted to see. Couldn't see those because of COVID-19. I'm sorry, because of the pandemic right now. I apologize. So I'll just wait for home video to come out, and I'll give you my reviews on that. But Bill and Ted, Face the Music, it's supposed to come in theaters August 28th. So hopefully, you know, they'll try to find a way to go around this pandemic where they let like certain amount of people come in at certain times to watch the theaters, which I think is cool. I haven't been in the theaters in a while. In fact, the last movie I saw was Sonic the Hedgehog, which right now I do have that on home video. So we're just gonna wait and see. You know, we're just gonna wait to see. Right now, I'm gonna leave the floor open to you guys. So if you guys have comments, because I'm gonna end my show in the next 5 more minutes, now is the time.
I'm gonna be the signer.
Okay. Hector, what about you? Hector. He's forever stuck. You know, but again, back to what I was saying as far as YouTube, I don't want to be on that subject too much longer. And again, to my last previous show, how shall I put it? In a way I apologize, in a way I don't. In a way I apologize because, again, you know, you got other viewers watching this show, you know, some that are subscribers, some that are not subscribers. So I have to be fair towards them. So on behalf of those viewers, I apologize humbly. In a way I don't apologize, because I'm not going to apologize to the trollers, to the cyberbullies, to the spammers. The list goes on and on. Now, I'm telling you personally, I really did spoke to the people of YouTube. Now, you can take my word for it or not. Only thing I can say is if my word do come into transgression, don't be surprised it'll pop up on the news one day worldwide saying YouTube about to make some serious dramatic changes as far as their security setting is concerned, as far as the people that I mentioned that's making it harder for broadcasters, for viewers, and to everybody like myself to enjoy fine quality entertainment, both entertainment or not. These things are important, and these are things that need to be evaluated as humanly possible. And like I said before, I'll say it again, and I'm letting the world right now, that will be the last time I would do anything like that ever again. But at the same time, I wanted to make a statement, because, you know, YouTube gave the world a voice. Xbox gave the world a voice. Microsoft gave the world a voice. PlayStation gave the world a voice. And it's hard that you want to get your thoughts and opinions across, and yet you got some jerks out there ruining it. And at the same time, I don't want to jinx it, but I would say this. Don't be surprised that the change is coming. I can't tell you when. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be right now, it could be next year. I can't tell you when, but I assure you, the change is coming. And all I can say is, whether if I'm on this air or not, don't take my word for it. And believe me, and I'm telling you personally, they are going to take these matters into some serious consideration. So don't be surprised if you're banned and then you turn around and pay this fine. Now, I don't know when it's going to go into effect. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to let the world know and be truthful. I don't know when it's going into effect. But they're not saying yes. They're not saying no either. So all I can say is, and I'll move forward from this segment, don't be surprised. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, but I do know they are taking it to strong, and I can vouch for that. They are definitely taking this into strong consideration.
Yeah.
And I'm not the only one complaining about this. They, from what they tell me, you got like over maybe 10 or 20,000 people bringing in this same issue all the time. What makes my issue stand out more than the rest of them is the fact that I'm bringing up the part that everybody should be fine on certain issues. They really are thinking about doing that. So again,
Because I'm looking at it for nothing too. And YouTube, people will watch you for nothing either.
oh, I brung that up too. I said what you guys need to do, you need to start checking more as far as the people's IP address concerned, as far as their service providers, and I told them, you guys really need to just monitor everybody, both the broadcasters, the viewers, and the trolls. You need to monitor everybody, and I'll let you guys be the judge. You know who's doing right and who's doing wrong. I'm not saying this is kindergarten and the teacher should be in the classroom every 10 minutes to see whether or not the kids are doing their homework or not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they should use their own better judgment. You should know who's the bad apples is in the group and who ain't. You should know who's really doing their part and who's not. You know, you can just look and tell what they're doing. You know, and mainly just, if nothing else, at least the cyberbullying, man. That, if you see more of that and less the broadcasting, I'm gonna go there. Something is definitely wrong with that. There should be more broadcasting and less cyberbullying. That's the way it's supposed to be. But the part that gets me, when you start disrespecting elders, give me 1 second.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. When you start disrespecting elders, start disrespecting the dead, when you start disrespecting younger viewers of the age of maybe from 5 to 10, and when you start harassing, when you start doing things that's to the point where it's beyond human standard, where you know you crossed the line, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Hector just stepped out for a minute. He'll be right back. Alex, you still with me, right?
I am still here.
Okay. And, you know, that's all I got to say. And believe me, they have my information. And I'm going to let everybody in on a secret. They will be calling me back soon. They will be calling me back soon. I can't tell you when. I gotta keep that on lock. I cannot tell you when they calling me back. But they do have my information. They do have my email. They do have my own personal number where they can contact me personally. Believe me, they have all the information on me that they need to know. And yes, they checked all my files too. So I'm not lying. But I can't tell you when they're gonna contact me back. But I assure you it's in the process. And believe me, there's going to be some changes between now and 2021. That's all I got to say. So I said too much as it is now, but I will say this. You're going to see the change between now and 2021.
That's right.
And I hate that it had to come to this point, but enough is enough. That's why I say on all my shows, please leave in comments. And I'll tell anybody, if you don't like the show, good for you. Leave in comments. The comments to me are the most important thing of all, because that's telling me whether or not I'm doing a good show or a bad show. Now, I'll admit I'm no better than the rest of them, but I know The difference between me from them, I know my community guidelines. They don't. Now, because I said some new material that's going to enlighten the subject even further, they are going to take it the next step further. I just don't know when. And I'm being truthful to the world. I don't know when. But I will say this much. They're not going to like it. Trust me, they're not going to like it at all. And not just them. That's everybody. You're not going to like it. Yep. That's all I got to say. So, I'm about to end my show in a couple of minutes. Alex, is there a couple of things you want to say before I end my show? Now is the time.
So I've got a new account now. I'm on GTA Online, which I'm really happy.
Okay, I also want to give another shout out to a friend of mine's named Jemiah Paul. Shout out goes out to Jemiah Paul and to you and your family. Thank you so much. I also want to give out another special shout out to and I'm a huge fan of his show. He's an ultimate gamer advisor, and you know I get my inspiration from him. And he's been doing this way longer than I have, and he just had a baby yesterday. So again, this special shout out, this special shout out goes out to Maximilian Dude. Maximilian Dude, yes, he's a professional video game analyst. He been doing this.
Congratulations on having a baby.
Yeah, him and his wife just had a beautiful baby girl, and the baby girl name is Riley. So again, no, I'm sorry. Her name is Ripley. I'm sorry, I apologize. Her name is Ripley. And let me clear that up now. His daughter's name is Ripley. He just had his baby girl yesterday. So again, to Maximilian Dude, to everybody in the Maximilian Dude family, to your beautiful wife, to your beautiful baby girl Ripley, congratulations, man. I'm happy for you, man. So now, I mean, and this is first time being a dad. I watched this segment yesterday and today, and he's excited. The man is totally excited, and I'm like, I say in my comments, from one dad to another, dude, you're gonna enjoy fatherhood, man. And then this is your first kid. You're gonna enjoy it, dude. And I mean, I know you gotta deal with
this channel, guys. He is amazing, I'm telling you guys.
You know, it's cool being a dad. So here's my advice from one dad to a new dad. In fact, to all the dads in the world, man, especially if you got your first kid, man, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Just enjoy it. And me being a grandfather for the first time, and I have 11 grandkids, it gives you more the reason just for you to live. Now you have a reason to live more. In spite of what my health conditions going through now, as far as type 2 diabetes, as far as me fighting that and trying to keep my vision right now so I can see, so I can let the world know how I feel about that. And when you're a granddad of 11 grandkids, believe me, and at the ages of 5 and 10, 12 at the most, it is the most greatest thing in the world. You know, and I just want to live long enough just to see them grow up, man. And I've done that. I did my part as a man. So I'm telling you right now, to the dads, to the parents out there, to everybody in the world, man, hey, I'm happy for you. And guess who's on my show right now? You know, and he doesn't get a shout out. There you go. So
What do you mean?
Look on the screen right now. I'm
Don't
gonna
tell
say,
me exactly who came on the show.
I'm looking there. I'm looking at my text right now.
Let me have a minute.
You know, I'm not gonna argue. I would say this, and I'm be gone from it.
Yeah,
Paige,
I see it.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm be gone from it. Just let you know. And if you think I'm lying, you can call YouTube. You can call YouTube yourself. I was on the phone with YouTube for over an hour and a half. I got good news. I got bad news. The good news is I told them everything you done personally. The bad thing is you're not going to like what's going to happen next. And here's the best part. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. That's all I got to say. And believe me. No. I want him to see this. As a matter of fact, that's where the bad part comes in. Yeah, I brung that up too. On what you're doing now, reporting me in. And just to let you know, Paige, I'm gonna give you a little small spoiler alert. They're watching you too. They're watching you, man. They're watching you. As a matter of fact, they went and put that ideal in yesterday. They put that ideal in. They put that ideal in yesterday.
Yes, on the show right now. No.
Yeah.
What that guy?
No.
I'm good.
Page. The good news is no. I gotta say this because I gotta end my show because I'm not about to rag that out on the ground with him. So he might as well know right now, dude. I did report YouTube yesterday, and believe me, the ideals I told them yesterday, you're not gonna like. The good news is I told them everything you doing as of this point right now, and don't take my word for it. The bad news is, I'll give you a little secret. They're watching us right now. They're definitely watching you right now. And believe me, all this you putting on the screen right now, I guarantee you, once this broadcast is over with, you're not going to like what they're going to do to you next. That's all I got to say. If I were you, I would leave this party, man. I would leave this broadcast. Seriously, I would seriously leave. And don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it.
Easy Messenger, yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. Yeah. I forgot YouTube also contact on PlayStation as far as the same issue as well. And they're watching you also. So, oh, dude, I'm serious. I'm really not making this up. I'm dead serious. Oh, you see, here's the best part. When I mention it to YouTube in regarding as far as PlayStation is concerned, they is on the same exact page. I'm sorry, I don't want to use that word. They is on this exact same program. So whatever you doing, it's not gonna work. But you want to know what? No. Only thing he's doing is giving them proof. They're watching us, man.
So that's why he's doing your show every time.
They're watching us. It doesn't matter if you go to YouTube or PlayStation right now. It doesn't matter no more. Because what I say now doesn't matter no more. What you say now doesn't matter no more. It falls. They the judge, the jury, and the executioner now. So whatever you say, whatever I say, doesn't matter no more. You can put all that reports on you want. Because keep in mind, I'm going to let you on a secret. They're watching you too. They're watching you.
I know YouTube watching right now.
Oh, trust me. When I spoke to one of the head corporation guys at YouTube, they passed the word on to PlayStation. So now they both on the same program. whether you like it or not. Don't take my word for it. Hey, you can call them up now. You can call YouTube up right now. Here's the thing, whatever PlayStation knows, YouTube knows. So they both on the same issue. So whatever you report to me, the middleman already knows. Just give it up. No. What he don't fail to realize is whatever reports you send on me, keep in mind, just like you reporting me, they're checking you out too. So, here's the best part. I'm not bluffing. I'm dead serious. I'm not bluffing.
No.
So you can put all that up. You can put. Here's the thing, because I want to keep repeating myself. I gotta let the show go. What you're putting on the screen, the other middleman knows. You're defeating the purpose. So whatever you're doing to me, they're watching you on both sides. So if you don't believe me, I put it like this, because you're doing all this right now, you're not going to like what's going to happen to you next. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. And I'm not bluffing, dude. I'm seriously not bluffing right now. Dude, well, think about it. They work together. How you think you manage all? How you think I'm managing my broadcast now? They joint partners. They all on this together. So whatever YouTube, here's the thing. Whatever YouTube knows, PlayStation knows. Vice versa. Whatever Twitch knows, YouTube knows. They're partners. They both know what's going on. So whatever I do, they're checking you out as well. That's the point I'm trying to make here. They already know. They already know. So you so concerned about reporting me in. I'm not the problem. See, because I'm about to let this show go because I don't want it to extend for an hour. All I'm going to say is, whatever problem, whatever Kofi Kingston, WWE, what's happening, man? Living in paradise, brother. So,
Oh my God!
living in paradise, brother. So in other words, because I'm gonna let this show go right now, but for all the people that's in my party right now, don't go nowhere. Just remember one thing: whatever you're doing, Alan, I'm not the one you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about yourself. And I'm going to give you a little small spoiler. Other than that, he sure scared of me. Your biggest fear is not me. Dude. I'm not even the main attraction right now to you. Your biggest worry shouldn't be me. Your biggest worry right now, you have to explain that to them. And again, you're not going to like what they're going to do to you next. That's all I got to say. Well, again, I'll put my little robot buddy back up one more time. What's on your mind? Saturday. Thank you so much. In 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Alex.
Yes,
sir.
When you hear that music, that means the Spotty 09 show has come to a conclusion and its final destination.
I'm going to go back on GT Online.
And again, to all my viewers in the show, thank you so much. To all my people in my party room on PlayStation, thank you so much. Go ahead, Alex. No, you were saying something. Go ahead.
No, we were just talking.
And to the trollers, which the abbreviation AP, you know who he is. You're not gonna like it, man. Hector, I'm about to wrap my show up right now. Is there any last final words you want to say before I wrap it up?
No, I got nothing to say.
Nothing to say? Well, I'm about to wrap. All right, I'm about to wrap this up because I don't want to make it an hour. My time is at 50 minutes. So I definitely want to end this show right now. And again, thank you so much. And all I'm gonna say is AP, because I can't call you by your first and last name no more because I know you're so scared of me. You're so scared of me for the fact I issue a bet and you little and I'm gonna go out of text for one second and your little bitch ass didn't show up. And I had to slip that out one good time because I felt good doing it. So, Kofi Kingston, catch you later, man. Catch you later. So, you're worrying about Oh, we'll do that on the next time on the show. But I will say this, and I'm gonna be gone from it. I'm the least of your problems right now. You need to be more worried about your own situation right now. And believe me, don't take my word for it. At least I don't hide behind my words. And we spoke once before in the past, so it's not like you can't come into this party right now. But I would say this, don't think for 1 second PlayStation and YouTube is not checking this out. And I'm gonna be gone from it, dude. I'm the least of your issues right now. And believe me, what they're gonna do, I can't tell you. That's the sad part. I want to tell you, but because you've been a prick for almost all this time, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen to you. That's all I got to say about that. Yes, because you want to know why? Because she's so scared of me. I'll talk to everybody later. And last but not least, AP, I feel sorry what they're going to do to you, man, on both ends. But you worried about me? You worried about me? Dude, you better worry about how you gonna get your own self out of trouble. I'll talk to everybody later. See you soon.